my fellow graduates, and whoever else happened to click this link. My name is Rowan Elliott, and I am proud to be the valedictorian for the class of 2020. I must admit, it was a bit of a struggle trying to write a good speech over a month after we were all meant to graduate. You might be wondering why I have not worked on this speech in all of my newly accessed free time, but I had no idea I was valedictorian until a few days ago. Furthermore, there have already been so many speeches, specifically graduation speeches, that detail how uncertain, dangerous, scary, etc., these times are. I wanted to keep the trend going, so I scoured all available resources to find the adjective that best describes our situation. I chose rotten, but any word with a negative connotation would probably work just as well. Simply put, it's been a rotten 2020. This is the year where we all missed the last months of our high school experience, and with it multiple milestones, and yet many of us are still among the fortunate. So yeah, this year is awful, rotten, whatever you want to call it. But complaining is not going to change anything. Reminiscing about the past is not going to change anything either. Here's the thing though. All of you already knew that. Why? Because we went to Gateway Science Academy High School, the former warehouse where we almost completed our senior year. We know the many different ways things can go wrong, and we know how to love something regardless of it. Our class defies the obstacles. We shared lockers when one didn't work. We ate lunch in the admin lobby, and we took classes online because that is what we needed to do. Our school is not perfect, and really no school is. But through its imperfections, we learned a critical skill. We learned how to adapt. These days, adaptation may seem like a purposeless skill, unneeded in the monotony that often accompanies social distancing. I promise you though, it will be an extremely important ability in the near future. We are all from the same generation, and because of that, most of us are some brand of pessimist. It should not surprise you when I say that July is not going to bring an end to all of our problems. It should also not surprise you when I say that the older generations are expecting us to fix these problems, even though we did not create them to begin with. Whatever your reaction is, know that the skill we learned in an admittedly unconventional way will help you out. The world is going to need creative thinkers, and GSA made sure we left with our creative muscles sore. I will try to be more optimistic, and I ask that you are patient with me, as it is a skill I am not too adept at. While our year was cut short, we certainly made the most of the time we had. During the days immediately before everything was turned on its head, I remember students, teachers, and organizations scrambling to finish one last project or lesson. Even after the school was closed, we still kept going. The teachers and faculty at our school did not give up on us, even if it was frustrating when we wanted to sleep in. I bet you were as relieved as I was when you hit submit on that final research paper or left that last Zoom lecture. As I was saying before, we accomplish things, even if it's not in the form we originally imagined. Standing in front of this imaginary crowd of graduates, I hope you are proud of your achievements. Once again, you adapted to your circumstances and prevailed, and that is all anyone can ask for. I have been waiting for closure for a long time. I am guessing you have as well. I hope this ceremony grants you some sort of ending to your high school career that you can be happy with. Before I go though, there are 3 things you can never stop doing, not even when it feels like everything is back to almost normal. You can never stop adapting, never stop finding new solutions, and never stop thriving in whatever scenario we get thrown in next. As long as we do that, I think we will end up just fine. Thank you.